Going to be streaming some primarily beginner games today, but probably some intermediates as well. Hopefully getting everyone on stream and giving constructive feedback for all of you to enjoy and look back on. Our first match going to be Philjo versus Mallory. That's Seth Batista. I actually had the privilege of playing Philjo yesterday at one of our locals. Very strong Seth player as far as beginner goes. I think he's coming along really well with what he's doing. And right away, I like the way he's approaching neutral there. Backing up and setting orbs, just really good layer one. It's honestly hard for a lot of characters to call out you doing that around start. And then, yeah, just punishes the flash kick. Who unfortunately just misspaced the meaty, I think. Yeah, okay, Mallory gets caught in blink pressure there for a second. Mostly in blink pressure, you kind of just need to sit there and block. And you can do stuff like dash block to make it harder for Seth to pin you down, but it's very difficult to challenge blink pressure due to how many options he has. Okay. I like Mallory's position designer for a bit, but do have to be a bit aggressive at some point. Ultimately, despite the fact that Batista is a sort of dedicated zoner, she is someone who primarily wants to be running pressure in your face using gems and the threat of drill, stuff like that. As well as just how good her like assault or jump JC is. Okay. Good job avoiding the orbs, but yeah, it just gets caught in blink pressure again. We see pretty much the same round start. This time it actually works out pretty well for Mallory as she's able to kill the orb. Oh, that's a bit of an unfortunate situation. And looks like, I think, the wrong laser there. Okay, yeah. This is exactly how you need to deal with blink pressure. Just block it out. There's very little threat as long as you sort of understand, which direction you need to block in. So once you've done that, it's pretty good. Look, that was like a TRM to me. That one was not. That's just a gold throw. So definitely easy thing to work on. Just get used to teching those gold throws. I tell people, even if you see the gold throw and think, oh, I was too late, I didn't react, just press it anyway. You'd be surprised how lenient the window is, and a lot of times you'll get it even when you think it's too late. Okay, I like the decision to back off there too. Realize that Mallory has sort of just been blocking up the blink pressure now and starting to adjust. A bit too quick on the flash kick, just because the spacing that Seth was at, there wasn't really anything you could do that would result in getting hit. Okay, misses the orb set, not a big deal. Okay, yep. Nice throw tech. That one was a tiny bit obvious. And yeah, another round going away of Philjo. For Poison Slime there, I really want to see you sort of mix up how you're doing your pressure and just running a lot more stuff. It seems like she's very quick to just do a couple normals and then back off throughout the orbs again. But that position where you're forcing them to block, doing your jump JCs, you're doing your gem pressure, which is something I haven't really seen yet. That's the kind of situation that Batista wins games off of, not the zoning. The zoning is sort of a means to an end to get into that spot. Cool. Pretty clean win for Philjo. Like I said, I think he's a very strong player as far as the beginner side of things goes, so I do expect him to do pretty well in these sorts of matches. And for Poison Slime, was able to get around, did some nice stuff.
Next we have a beginner match, looks like.
Yep, Philjo versus Slimegirl. We've seen both these players on stream earlier, actually. Philjo, I think, is one of the strongest players we have in the beginner ladder still. as someone who's been working hard to move up to intermediate and has some really tricky Seth options, actually. I'm curious what mixed options we'll see come out. Yeah, Slimegirl doesn't respect the orb. You gotta be really careful when the orb's out, especially when it's behind you. You can't like easily kill it.
When Seth sets orb and you know the orb is approaching, if you're pressing a button a lot of time, you'll want to reboot immediately so that you don't get your recovery clip behind. Otherwise, if you put Seth into a throw situation, you can also remove the orb even if he takes it. Yeah. Even if it's like a yellow, even if it's like a gold throw or something like that. So that can be an option if you just don't want to deal with the orb. Just make them happy to save from getting gold throw down. Goes out of the corner, gets clipped by 6B though. No combo. That's unfortunate. And A-dive clips the looks like a walk back push button there.
Yeah. No confirm on the 5A hit. And yeah, Slimegirl a bit too quick to press. When that orb is about to activate, you gotta be real careful.
One of the main things about playing against Seth is that you need to understand the timing at which his orb locks in, because the orb will lock in your current position a certain amount of time after it's been placed. And then it'll fire towards that direction. So when Seth is setting orb, you can time your movement so that you can safely redirect the orb away from you.
Yeah, that's another classic approach to dealing with it, like jumping or assaulting at the last second or right before it fires to throw off the orb's trajectory. Nice throw. I did like that Slimegirl was, or that philjo was respecting the CS as an option and just plays patient.
There's an orb covering you anyways, so you don't have to do too much to still apply pressure.
Big greedy pressing after the thrust on block. At that distance, it's just minus, and Seth has buttons fast enough to contest you. Another thing to note there for Slimegirl is in that last sequence, after you tech the throw, you had a decent grid lead, but by attacking into philjo's shield multiple times, that actually gave away CS, and that's a big potential turning point in the set. So be really mindful of that when you're getting at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock on the cycle.
Yeah, that's definitely something you'll see in higher level unis. You'll see players just immediately stop their offense at times and just do nothing and wait, because they know if they do anything, they risk losing the cycle.
Yeah.
And you'll see other players exploiting that and then pressing when sometimes it would make no sense to press, because they know their opponent doesn't want to give away the cycle, so they're doing that.
That new 6-6-FF option is kind of weird, but you actually need to block it like high same side.
Yeah, it doesn't actually cross up. You can block it high either way because of cost of protection. The main thing is just that you need to be able to block it high.
Yeah.
If you're ready for it, you can actually walk towards Seth as he's doing it, and you'll walk out. You'll walk out of the second and third hits.
汚れ仕事には一丁このじゃ買い物に効率い稽古お願いしましょうか。セカンドクローズリバイスタッチでカウンター無駄な抵抗はよせ。ファーストクローズリバイスカットランドグレーダー逃がさコキ捉えられまいハッコキサンドセンチカウンターコキカウンターカウンター競泳だインアイアインディケこい屈辱を生まれカウンターイン逆インコ逃がすこい屈辱を逃がす終わりだ終わらせこの程度で終わりか。ウィナーセッチまったセカンドクローズリバイスシットセッなシッセイヤ逃がさねえ俺セイヤそこだなかなかカウンター急いで飲まれる巻いてカウンター競泳だ舞い上がる逃がすこういう見切れる逃がす終わりだカウンター巻いてついてこれお前の意志カウンターそこで施設だカウンターよし一本ウィナースリットファイナルクローズリバイスカウンター俺が行くという約束ファーストクローズ覚えていないリバイスコキ風よ今風よ見えたカウンターカウンター何 セカンドクローズリバイス
風鈴
イン
はあかわす無人はあ疾風だじゃあじゃあはあ消える消えるあれじゃあじゃあ無人突きつやグリーノあれじゃあほとばしれ詰める
あまりにも稚拙
じゃあ無人はあやった無人じゃあ暗い天の仰ぐという雷
ブレイクダウン導いた答え
ゲーもゲだね
ウィナー
話にならない
俺が行くという約束覚えていないかファーストクローズリバイス
いややっ
捉えられない
なかなかやる単純だな
逃がさんそこで遅い捉えられないインディケッツ恋出力逃がす終わりだ競泳ついてこれるか巻いて散れ
常が
遅い邪魔だ一戦差
なかなかやる
しかも見えず見えない
無人はあ飛べ
なかなかのついてこれるか恋てもあい捉え
なんか安心だな
見切れる逃がすシャラこの程度で終わりかウィナー
鉄は踏まない
セカンドクローズリバイス
今
君か
じゃあ詰め
あまりにも稚拙
はあじゃあ風聞く当たる
その程度
飛べ
インツ
悪くはない
そこで
常が甘い固めるじゃあ
遅い捉えられない邪魔だ一戦差だイン舞い上がりイントルーツオーバー
暗い
かける
いい打ち
出力逃がすオーボルイン舞い上がりイントルーツ恋見切れるつ終わりだケールキング
常が甘い
後期カウンター
止め
次刹那お前のカウンター拒絶するさせるか
固める話にならない
ブレイクダウンもう戦わなくていいウィナー俺が全ての決着をつける俺が行くという約束ファーストクローズいないかリバイス
今
断ち切る逃がさん遅い捉えられない邪魔だ一戦差いざ見え舞い上がイントラツ終わりだ実力をさらせカウンター
今
お逃がさん
やった
後期競泳だ見え逆だ見え逃がさん終わりだ見切れるかカウンターなかなかの戯れはここまでインスカウンター遅い見えアイアインドマツ恋見切れる復讐の闇で眠れ連鎖のネパリンス迷いは判断をウィナー
動きを読めた
セカンドクローズリバイス
詰める詰めるじゃあ消える当たれやったじゃあ無人突きつけ暗い天の仰ぐという雷世の力
見え見えだ
今かわすや
期間飲まれインツ
無駄だ
ついてこれインツ逆インディケツ恋見切れる逃がす終わりだ最高のベンジャンス罪におけ人間の力よ飲まれ見えずかける期間
そんな詰め今
遅い終わるな共演見える後期かけたいけイント逃がついてこれ後期せ
やっはあじゃあ抜く手も見せずじゃあ今こう
俺が行くという約束。ファーストクローズ覚えていない。リバイ
今
見えノマ逃がす溺る役だよ邪魔だ一戦差いざイン役だ見えノマツ終わりだ屈辱の
いい少し
強行警だフルズ絶カウンター
無人やった無人助けてじゃあくる当たれつねじゃあくぬくも見せてあるし怖いかわせ
逃がすカウンター遅い邪魔だ一戦抗いの小カウンター邪魔だ消失インインビケツ恋見切れる逃がす終わりだとかしえの闇で眠れ
諦め
迷いは判断をウィナー
立て直せ
セカンドクローズリバイイン逃がさん
無人止めやった当たれ今攻める
来るあまりにも
今止め
なかなか効く
俺
遅い競泳だイン役だ見え逃がす終わりだ屈辱を縛る
なかなかやれ強引だな
ついてこれるか期間
無人
おいつらくその遅い邪魔だ一戦避けろ
なかなかやれ
いけ見えない来る
来るか話にならない
に経理権
無人止めじゃあ暗い剣の仰ぐという雷今今
攻撃
次打ち込んだ
逃がさんショット
今
かける
力は
カウンター遅い見え舞い上がる見え
すれば抜けた
前攻撃
なめ目は覚めたか
ウィナーリン俺を止めるとファイナルクローズリバイ
今今
見え見えだ見え見えだカウンターかけるイン逃がすイン舞い上がるカウンター
無人止めやった無人助けてじゃあ暗い剣の仰ぐという雷夜の力や
ついてこいお前の意志拒絶する飲まれ
なかなかやる
屈辱するインスティンクトカウンターくだらん
今飛ばしれ突破する無人
ブレイクダウン因果の導いた
よくできました
答えウィナーリン
言っておくよか
俺が行くという約束覚えていないファーストクローズリバイ
詰める来い
カウンター遅い消失インチ役で見えびけ逃がす終わりだ屈辱力
よっ
かけカウンター遅い競泳だインチアイアインビケ終わりだケインクー見切れるかインチそこで導け
なかなかやめるな遅い
テクヒットついてこれ
暗い固める
トライ逃がさないかけ
カウンター無人止めじゃあ足元今
あまりにも稚拙
じゃあ風飛ばしれ止め
何ら支障に
じゃあ無人
カウンター
かなぴょ
見えば飲まれる道カウンター
目が甘い
インスティカウンター
じゃあ今
ついてこれるか
じゃあ無人無人暗い剣の仰ぐという雷目は覚めたか
ウィナーリンショーとセカンドクローズリバイ攻撃飲まれ見えないかけインスティンクト邪魔だ遅い見え舞い上が見えびけ逃がす終わりだ
なかなかやる止めるいい固める
捉えるインス
悪くはない
切な後期召喚のベンジャンス罪に落ち込む召喚のベンジャンス
無人詰める
切な
疾風イントラ
カウンターくだ抗える召喚ブレイクダウン破れる
よくできました
ウィナー
とだけ言っておくよすまぬ
命が惜しければファーストクローズディバイド後期カウンタースタンクロムデストックカウンターカウンターブチボールガンドグブチボールセッター飲まれて逃がさんカウンターブチボールセッターどうしたブチボールガンドグラド押したことがウィナー殴り合いなら負けねえよつまずくとはセカンドクローズディバイド見えいけ道す舞い上がる競泳だ見え飲まれてなかなかカウンター見え舞い上がるインコ恋屈辱をインスタント遅い調子インコやから見えほら逃がす大級のもらったカウンターイントイントラ飲まれる迷いは判断をウィナー競っちまったファイナルクローズディバイドなんだあまりにも強いカウンター遅い一戦だ命が惜しければ邪魔をするなファーストクローズディバイド舞い上がる邪魔だカウンター抗える勝利邪魔だ見え逆見えと終わりだ権限の力よいい流れだいけイン逃がす正しき見え逆見え逃がす恋見切れる逃がす終わりだインスティンカウンターなかなか切な20あまりにも強い遅いカウンター衝撃のイントルードいけまだ俺がおいおいウィナー男子すぎだぜ外れあたりだセカンドクローズディバイドイントルードカウンター遅い邪魔だ一戦避けスタンド戦ランドグルここだろ遅屈辱をしカウンター 命が惜しければ邪魔をする。ぶん殴る。ファーストクローズリバイデッドーン。やってなマイヤがインコを逃がす終わりだ。カウンターカウンターボールセッタースタンクロムレディかけるいい時間ジョーカーチャボールそこだスタンクロムレディ捕らえられない山だ一戦差いざインや右逃がす終わりだ。捕らえられないあらよっと何ら支障はない。セーブチボールおりゃもう一回邪魔だ競泳だインマイヤインカリント迷いは判断のウィナーやるじゃねえか。セカンドクローズリバイドドーンシッターボールセッタースタンディボールセッターセスナカウンターおいおいウィナー男子すぎだぜ。こんな小石につまずくとは。ファイナルクローズリバイスタンドセンチネルカウンター遅いインチマイヤ見えのま逃がすあらがうに勝負カウンターぶち抜けてろあまりにも施設ボールセッタークロムタセスナカウンタージョーカーチャボールそこだボールセッターカウンターボールセッターかけるゼロボールセッターラッチファイダードーンランドグレーダーコット下がマイヤインヒケツ大球が来るカウンター調子インヒケツあらぜよく全開ブレイクダウンラッシュファイヤーどうだい俺の拳はヒールだろスル俺が行くという約束ファーストクローズ覚えていないリバイド
今
邪魔だ一戦
爪が甘じゃ
カウンター競泳だマイヤが見え放つ終わりだ見切れるとかけるダーツマイと違うカウンターインマイヤが見え放逃がす終わりだ捕らえられ相当のベンジャンス罪に落ちこ
爪が甘い
恋についてくれもらったこの程度で終わりかウィナー
動きを読めた
セカンドクローズリバイド
切り刻め
飲まれ遅いかけ遅い邪魔だ一戦殺傷しインマイヤ見えりけつ終わりだ見切れるか
斬新だね
見切れる逃がす証拠怪我道遅い証拠邪魔だ一戦だ踊るイン逆見えりけつ恋屈辱をさらせどうした
やりて
なんだお前のカウンター拒絶インツかけセスナカウンターブレイクダウンもう戦わなくていいウィナー俺が全ての決着をつける今さら俺が行くという約束覚えていないか。
ああ長生きすると物忘れ
ファーストクローズ
な
リバイド
副業で
邪魔だ競泳だインチ逆見えこあいつ
爪が甘い
カウンター邪魔だ消失見え逆見えこあいつ カンドクローズリバイドカウンター
詰める飛べ今
カウンター
無人はあや無人じゃあ崩れろ疾風はあこう遅い
ヒット
今やりて
次はないと
はあじゃあ
カウンター
ややった無人
ダウン
目は覚めたか
ウィナーリンショーとファイナルクローズリバイド一戦
ランムシ構える今や固めるわ
巻いて散れ
なかなかや話にならないそれ
かける競泳だ舞い上がり逃がす恋
なかなかやれ
かけ巻いて散れ
なかなかやれ
適切な舞い上がりインチインチ
爪が甘いじゃあ当たれじゃあ食らいつけ詰める
ついてこち切るもう戦わなくてウィナー俺が全ての決着をつける今さら
Seth Tsurugi.
I'm not super familiar with this matchup, but just on paper, I think Tsurugi seems to have like pretty decent ways of dealing with what Seth wants to be doing in neutral.
Yeah.
邪魔するってんならしょうが
I think a lot of it's going to be like how you can chase down Seth, stop him from really setting orbs. But Tsurugi definitely.
Nice pickup off the weird 2A air hit. Good wake up 3-cad.
We tried to stabilize their out with CS, unfortunate, but it kind of played out like that, and then 2-3-6 barely hit. It really did hit.
Fortunately, the orb gravity making that throw whiff.
Yeah, that's a tool that I'm still not fully used to, like, from Seth.
Yeah, then we can see the Tsurugi FF just letting him not have to worry about Seth orb at all.
Yeah. And that's that really strong meter round start that Tsurugi can do in round 2 and 3 of the U360. Very hard to deal with for most characters. Extremely plus on block. One nice thing you can do when you have 100 meter back, like as Seth, is you can actually just react to the super flash and 63C to punish, but of course that requires you to not be doing anything round start, so still already like a strong option if you're forced to block.
Mm.
Well, strong relentless pressure from JGFrey. That was a really clean round. Just not giving philjo any time to breathe. And that's definitely how you want to be approaching the matchup. Ooh, didn't respect you enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, didn't clear the orb with the button press earlier.
Yeah, that was definitely the intention of it.
I really like that dash up throw, philjo. Saying that if you're gonna hold, just stand there and hold that path and wait for my orb, I'm just gonna run up and throw you.
Yeah, that time the blink pressure is pretty risky to do versus the effect there. Just on line. I think philjo actually just did a miss input there. It looked like I saw the charge of the charge orb. Yep, super to keep plus frames, but doesn't respect the CS reversal enough. Yeah, another good run up throw. And aw, mail off baited.
Yeah.
命が惜しければ邪魔をする。リバイス。インパクト。断ち切る。逃がす。
The throwers usually aren't represented as often as they normally would be in beginner matches like this. But I think one of the strongest things about Tsurugi as a character is that he can do run up, TK, charge J236B, which is an armored throw crush that beats almost everything if you're not anti-airing it fast enough. And then even on shield, it's only -8, and you can still cancel it into J236C. B+. So it's a very strong strike throw option for this character. Something I'd like to see 3 players using a lot more.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people, like, especially when I'm fighting beginners, I notice, like, they'll just not throw that much, and I'm like, you should just throw me more. You gotta, versus players who are willing to block it out, you gotta give them a reason not to.
It depends on the skill level of their opponent.
True,
like,
yeah.
Beginners against beginners, a lot of the time, both of them are just gonna be pressing into each other.
Exactly. I mean, there's a good reason why you're like, they don't throw as much, right? It's because if your opponent is quick to mash, there's no reason to take that risk. And yeah, there's a spot where you can just react to the command throw. Careful with those bag dashes.
That one was pretty tricky, actually. There was the double neutral jump into B-dive is definitely a little bit unorthodox, but it seemed to work out.
Yeah. Does the wake up low mash, beats the FF. But not able to stop it there.
Unfortunately, doesn't respect the follow-up enough. Probably dash block there.
Yeah, yeah.
Better option.
Once you see you're outside the range where you can't really stop it from going into one of the follow-ups, you kind of just gotta hold it.